Welcome to the Kayden Saturday's Best Country Mix, and joining us right here today is Michelle Gahan. Michelle, how are you doing today?
Hi, Kayden. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Very good.
That's great. So let's get started by getting to know you a little and how you got started in music. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your story.
So, my first memory is nearly being pushed onto the stage with my two older sisters when I was six. But on a serious note, my mother trained us in a family ballet group for three girls and one boy, and I did the vocal harmony. And then I had every opportunity to learn piano and to go to different music lessons and the marching band in the school, and then a teenage pop band and a performance group. So we were just immersed in it, and I was very poor at sport and gardening and all those other things. So I kind of focused on the music because I was able to do it. So yeah. So that was the
So
beginning.
awesome. So if you had the opportunity to collaborate with any artist, whether they're with us today or not, who would you choose and why would you choose them?
Well, it would have been Nancy Griffith because I just absolutely loved her music. And I did get to see her in Dublin. And I didn't realize that she had lived in Dublin, but she would have been, I would have loved to have collaborated with her. Um, so I'm collaborating with some friends now, and there's an up and coming artist here. Well, she's getting well established, Bridget O'Neill. Bridget is very sweet, and her songs are lovely. And so, yeah, yeah. So that would be it at the moment.
So you have a new song, and that song is called Vulnerability. Tell us a little bit about that song.
So it was inspired by the idea of coming from Jolene's perspective as the woman whom Dolly was supposed to be the couple with her husband in the song. I mean, I'm sure it could have been fictitious, I don't know, but from Jolene's perspective, coming along and realizing that he already had somebody. So it was the perspective is from emotional vulnerability of that person who's on the outside, and you perceiving that the couple have it all. And of course, life isn't like that. So it's coming from a place of um, emotional vulnerability to a stronger place when the realization is that actually they're vulnerable too. And then when she gets strong, that she's able to see that. And I have a key change at the end for the change in the perspective, the key changes in the song. So that's where it came from. And it was people's reaction when I sang it that I decided to record it. So
So where do you see yourself and your music in like the next couple years? Do you have like an idea of where you want to be? Are you just going with the flow?
well, I've for the last 8 years I've been focusing mostly on music and songwriting and practicing my other skills like well, I did my grades in the piano, but I was never able to sing with the piano. So for the last 8 years, I've been practicing singing with the piano. And my next step is I've contacted some venues about singing with the piano because I've developed that skill, and I have to do a few videos. So that it's all at that's where it's going at the moment. And I've started collaborating with a friend, and we're learning ballad by ballad because she's also an instrumentalist and a vocalist, and we do harmony for each other. And um so, and then I'm collaborating with a lyricist as well at the moment. So it's all just it's one of those things where you just keep working at it, and it's the people you're comfortable with that you trust. I'm after being at the Irish Music Week in town this week, and it's all about. So it's great. You have to have a quality product. You have to hone your skills, but you have to get on with the people you're working with, and it's about networking, and so that's where it's at. It's all um I've just recorded a cover of Tommy Makeham's October Clouds, and his son Rory actually is based in the US. And I was at a concert with Rory Makeham and Donald Clancy in Dungarvan recently with my three sisters and my mother. It's very special because their parents, Tommy Makeham and Liam Clancy, used to perform years ago. So Rory Makeham's actually based in America, but he was over here touring. So I recorded his dad's song October Clouds recently.
So if people want to learn more about you, Michelle, where can they find you?
Oh, so I have music up on YouTube and Spotify, and then if the actual media, written media coverage is if they Google my name, that comes up. So it tells a little bit about me. And in Ireland, we have a Breaking Tunes profile and your bios there and that. So it's all there, yeah. So
If you had one message to tell anybody that was listening right now, whether that be your fans, anybody that was listening, anything at all, what would you tell them?
um, I don't understand the question fully. So is it about music or life or?
Anything in general.
Oh, in general. Oh, in general is that life flows. You don't push.
Yes.
You can't push people, and I lost my husband 14 years ago, and the sooner that you can accept the way things are, the better for you and everyone around you. Now that's easier said than done when you're grieving, but life has taught me that. So, and like the music, it takes a long time. It takes a long time for things to start happening, and it's a gradual, very gradual. So to let it flow and just do your best, keep working and value people and mutual respect, all that. So, and kindness is very important.
And Michelle, is there anything that I forgot to mention that you'd like to mention before we go today?
I love Nancy Griffith and that type of music, Kenny Rogers, some of Dolly Parton stuff as well, really lovely. So in Ireland there is a graw for a real love of that type of music as well as um the Late Late Show in Ireland tonight is about country music. So um that's where our music, I think it's very connected to the American country. So that's that's it. And thank you, Kayden, as
Awesome.
well, for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And again, I would like to thank Michelle for taking the time to come on the Kate Gordon Show, today's best country mix. We definitely appreciate your time and support and hope to have you on the show again real soon.
Yeah, the song that speaks to people in general is Just Let You Go Today, and it's along the country. It's along that line. It's Just Let You Go Today. So that's probably one of my the people give me good feedback on that song. So um just thought I'd say that. So thank you, Kayden. I really appreciate it.